This holiday season, don't just show up. Level up at Aura Metaverse Technologies Mingle and Jingle Holiday Synergy. Meet ambitious go-getters all driven to build real connections and ignite new opportunities for an unstoppable 2025. Dive into the Sansar virtual world on December 13th and witness the future of networking at the Gant Sports Club. This hybrid Zoom event promises to inspire and energize with Aura Metaverse Technologies, setting the stage for collaboration and growth. Secure your spot now and get ready to stand out in this groundbreaking networking experience. Seats are limited. Commit today and make this your most impactful holiday season yet.
Hello and welcome. Looks like where everybody's getting in and joining up. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys here.
Hello.
What's up? What's up? Look, she's got the hat. Hey. Oh, Christmassy. Hello, hello. I think that's everybody. All righty. And we were recording. How's everybody? Hello, hello. We have a little bit of, we're getting everybody in here. We got a little Sansar Christmas in the background. Little cool space with all the Aura team. How's it going? Everybody's in here. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Good to see everybody here. I know we've got a few more people, and we're letting everybody in and getting set here. Hello, hello. More people, more people. How's it going? How's everybody? Everything is wonderful. Look at, okay, here we are. We're all here. Welcome. Glad you folks are here today. Welcome, welcome, and good evening. And so let's just go ahead and get to it, you guys. And when it's your turn to talk, we want everybody here to go ahead and share their information. So especially when it's time to talk, we're going to do a little mix and magic. We're going to have a few speakers here, and we're going to have a little bit of networking. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mingle and Jingle Holiday Synergy. So we want you to go ahead and build powerful connections under the mistletoe tonight. And I am so thrilled that you guys are all here because it takes a bit of work and it takes a great team to put this together and be in here and be in this space. And you know what? Thank you for being here on a Friday night. So this is really about these ambitious, high energy professionals that are here. We've got a few more signed up and they're going to come in together tonight. And we want to just make sure tonight that you're giving yourselves a round of applause for showing up. So thank you for being here. Pop those emojis, pop that information in the chat, put your LinkedIn in the chat if you'd like to do that. That's a great place so that we can mix and mingle a little bit after tonight. And because success isn't just a solo mission, and you've already taken the first step to making this season not just festive, but really impactful. And here's what you're up here in the right place tonight, right? So first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to expand your circle of friends tonight, and we're going to meet up with everybody. So people coming in, thank you for turning on your cameras. We really appreciate it. If you need to turn off your camera after a little while for any reason, that is okay. You can do that, but we like you to kind of show up and mix and mingle and see your smiling face when it's your turn to talk, because we're going to let everybody connect tonight. And that's so, we're going to be here in Zoom, and we're also sharing a little bit of an event, a hybrid event in the Sansar space tonight. And it's the Aura Christmas party in the background that Robert has going on in here. And if you like, after tonight, we can help you find out a little bit more about how to onboard in there and get your avatar and move around a little bit, because it is the growing business space and it's the journey to adoption. It's going to be that next Zoom for us, working in there and getting into that space so we can all connect. And it's a great space because you know why? You don't have to buy that uniform. You don't have to buy that suit. You can come in with your avatar. Yes, this is the Jetsons, you guys. You can put your mask on and look at that and say, hey, I am here. You can show up as you, right? But being here, you're surrounding yourself with bold thinkers, that are going to challenge you better, bigger, and help you build that dream. That's what we're here for tonight. The second thing I want to talk about is breaking new ground. If you haven't already stepped into the Sansar virtual world, you're missing the future of networking. And so it's the chance to really get innovative. So we're introducing it to you, giving you a little bit of a taste of what that Sansar is about. And third, we're going to fuel your next move. We're here to support you in your business. Whether you come on board with us at Aura AI and the future of the metaverse and the future of the social media and marketing and everything that's coming around, because you know what? It's changing big and fast, and we want you to be empowered with these really easy creative tools. And Aura Metaverse Technologies, we're really laser focused on creating cutting edge spaces for collaboration. And this space tonight is about Aura AI. It's sponsored by Aura AI and the team. And you'll get to meet some really great speakers from the team that I'd love to see you guys connect with. It's really my passion to get you in here and network tonight. And because if you have the right tools and you have a supportive team, like I know that's here tonight, it's really extraordinary, right? When you have the best team, you can have all the tools in the world, but if you don't know how to use them, what good is it? And you don't have people to help you. So we're going to build some powerful connections tonight here on Zoom. And if you want to pop in there and Sansar later, we're going to let you do that and play around, go into that Christmas special spot. And this is your moment to stand up, stand out, and shine. So welcome, my friends. Feel free again, pop your links in the chat and get to know one another. It's important to know who everybody is and what's going on. And just in a few minutes, we're going to have a speaker. But if you guys want to go, if you haven't put anything in there yet, I don't see anybody in the chat here, you guys. Pop your information in there. This is the night tonight. Whether you have LinkedIn or Facebook, wherever you're at, we want people to connect with you. And what a better way to do it than to put everything in here. And I'm going to let a few more people in. Oh, look at who's here. How's it going? We've got Shelly in here. If you guys can just pop in and come in here, and we're here together and we're just meeting one another, and we're going to get along with the festivities today and just introducing everybody to Aura AI. And what I'm going to let you do is I'm going to have a few people that popped in already introduce themselves. I'm your host, Nicole Borghi. And who am I? I work with the cybersecurity technologies, and I work also with the department in Aura AI as well. I also help people kind of learn their craft and hone their craft here and help support and education. And we'll learn a little bit more about everybody that's part of the team. And we're going to learn about you too. So we want to bring you in. So if you guys will introduce yourself and just say hello, feel free to put a LinkedIn in the chat or some form of way for people to connect with you. We want people to come in tonight and just kind of introduce themselves. We're going to have a little bit of an intro. Everybody will have a chance tonight between these powerful speakers today coming into here and speaking and sharing about you or about your business. Everybody gets 30 seconds to a minute. We're going to let you have that tonight. And thank you for being here. So, in here tonight in our background, that's our Sansar background. That's our Christmas spot right here. Robert, did you come back in with us?
I am here.
Yeah. Hey, can you tell, because we've got right now in about 2 minutes, we've got our CEO, Marvin Evans, coming in to tell us a little bit about himself and how wonderful this Aura AI is, and a little bit about how he got here, because it's always interesting to know about the business, the team you're with, and the collaborators that are here. So we want to edify and pump up everybody into this space. And then we're going to go into, in between speakers, we're going to have a little bit, you're going to come up to the mic and we'll just go around here, a little bit of a round robin, and I'll have you, once he speaks, once Marvin comes in and he's all done introducing Aura to you guys and himself. Once he comes in, we'll be able to go around the room, and people will put their hands up. We'll go ahead and we'll let you come in today and tell us about you and your business. So thank you so much. Robert, go ahead. Can you give us a little bit about where you're at right now?
Yeah, this is, I was thinking winter, right? And I was thinking Christmas, and seeing that we're doing a Christmas event, I was just thinking how cool it'd be to be up at the North Pole doing like an EDM concert, running around the space and finding all the snowmen to find more perks to the event. So Yeah, I mean, after the event here, everybody's more than welcome to jump in with their avatar and and explore the space as well. And we can also world hop other places as well. So yeah, Winter Wonderland.
Oh, that doesn't that look like fun, you guys? Hey, a purple tree.
Yes.
Where else can you get this beautiful purple tree? And we've got great places tonight and another place that will come in because we're going to be doing this once a month for everybody. And we want to share this networking spot. And we'll also have to look at Pam Gant's Sports Club, but that's at our next networking event. So, Marvin, if you're here, if you're in the room, you can go ahead. I
Yeah,
don't know.
definitely. I'm in the
Oh,
room. Yeah, definitely.
all right.
I
So I'm going
just
to introduce you if you would like. I'll go ahead and I've got your stuff here. And I just want to make sure that you're here on the mic ready to go. And so let me give you a little quick about who Marvin's Evans is he's a distinguished expert in the fields of security engineering, IT support, compliance analyst, and information systems management with a robust academic foundation, including a master's degree in information system management from Walden University and a bachelor's degree in information systems security from ITT Tech. Marvin excels in designing and implementing advanced security measures, managing IT operations, and ensuring adherence to rigorous regulatory standards. His extensive career spans prominent roles such as senior security engineer analyst, technical IT support specialist, coupled with significant experience at reputable organizations like U.S. Cellular, Sharp Electronics, and United States military. Marvin's strategic planning, risk assessment, and exceptional customer relationship skills, combined with his technical expertise in managing security application, firewalls, and disaster recovery plans, solidify his status as an invaluable asset to technology-driven empires here today. And additionally, Marvin is recognized as a specialist in AI, metaverse development, mentoring individuals in security professional domain, and mastering security compliance and IT audits. He is also well-established entrepreneur known for developing innovative products and providing effective solutions in the business environment. His multifaceted skill set and dedication to advancing and field showcase his commitment to excellence. And he is our CEO here at Aura AI. And I want to introduce, welcome to the mic, Marvin.
well, thank you, Nicole. I feel like Santa Claus after that with so many things that we have there in place, definitely. So I appreciate everyone being on the call. This is exciting because this is our launch for our Christmas, but it's also the building episode of us bringing more people together and networking. And that's what we're looking at doing more. Nicole gave me a warm welcome, a lot of information about my background, but everything she mentioned that I really been digging for a lot of years to create something that been very explosive for all of us. So it's not just Marvin, this is the full team that's here. And you'll meet everybody on the call also. Like she mentioned a lot of things that I've done. I started off young in the military, served Army and Navy. Was able to get around the world from Korea to Japan to Alaska, all over, visited both wars, but built a relationship mindset of meeting new people, exploring new cultures. And it helps me grow from there. Both my mom and dad were school teachers. Heavy into sports, heavy to the community. So I want to learn from my mom. My mom was a daycare center teacher. My dad was eighth grade up to college teacher and professor. A lot of NBA players in my family. So I learned how to adapt to a lot of different things and how to change because I believe in growth is learning from the beginning, from a young age and building up. So I followed the footpaths of my mom and both my dad, but exploring the world was something big. Like she mentioned, my background is heavy in security, but it goes multifaceted because sometimes they call me a jack of all trades and a master of all. So I really don't miss too much. I kind of learned from studying from ground roots up, from being a young youth and growing, in the community where we was disadvantaged, but understand how to get out. I wrote a book called War, Music, and God. It's on Amazon right now, a book that really tells a lot about my life and how I first started in computers and technology and how I built myself around growing with, positive individuals. Started off with a lot of things that was negative in my life, but the book will tell you a lot. But forming Aura AI, it's just something that, a lot of us in the group met years ago. None of us, some of us met just months ago. Some met 2 days ago. But we learned how we're going to build relationships and grow this, and we talked about the metaverse side, the AI side, something that helped us out a lot, but understanding some people are afraid of AI, but it's really created a lot of time savings, a lot of brain fog that you have that you can actually grow into. So building Aura AI is here not just to talk about AI or metaverse, but it's about building relationships with each one of us. So everybody in the call, I really appreciate you being here. It's exciting for us to launch the Christmas episode. We launched a couple of months ago, but each month we're grabbing something new. We're meeting new people. We want to bring more people on board, and we're here to help and assist in technology and networking and multiple things. I met Nicole a couple months ago, and she exploded my brain patterns that the professional she has. You heard how she introduced me. So very well, great speaker. Robert, it's everyone, Pam, Mike, everybody's that's in here. We got Steve and Lulu. It's a lot of us here. So we're looking forward to growing with you, to understand what we are. We want you to get in here and understand that this is a team effort, and each one of us here is here to help each other. So we're going to be, like Nicole said, we're going to be meeting every week, once a month. We're going to have other calls on board, creating new technology. If you have questions and answer questions, or you need answers to some of the things that you're looking at our web pages, we're here 24/7. We want to become a dynamic company that's not the same as everyone else. We're not looking for your money. We're looking for your welcoming to come on board to help and grow. We talk about sweat equity. So sweat equity is something I learned, that I don't chase the money anymore. I chase the business, chase the understanding, chase the drive. So right now, today is the start of me meeting each one of you on here. And I know I'm at an event. I'm on the road right now, so I won't be able to hang around too much more. But real quick, that's about myself. Nicole can shoot anything over to you. We got another meetings coming up. So I want to thank everyone for attending this, and make sure you get into the metaverse. But Robert, he's one of the best in the world right now. I tell you right now, our relationship has grown so much. But everybody else in here, thank you for attending, and let's have some fun. Definitely, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Marvin. I know you're on the road and you're a busy guy, but stopping in here is so important for all of us today, right? It is just goes to show you that we can all be here together, and we can find a way. And that's what's great about the metaverse, is we can find a way to be here. And Robert, if you can go ahead and take that shared space down for a minute, so we can highlight all the people here. Thank you so much. So what I want to do is take a little bit of time, and you guys can raise your hands if you want to come on the mic. We'll probably take about 2 or 3 people, and then we're going to move on to the next speaker that's here tonight, and get a little bit of information and see, because we have great people like Miss Pam Gant, and she's going to talk a little bit tonight. We're going to have a video for her, and it's so awesome. And we want to introduce, because we want to share the importance of supporting a team, supporting causes, and supporting one another. So isn't it great to be here and be part of this? So thank you so much. If you guys want to put your hands up, if anybody wants to come in and give, hey, give your spiel, give your 30 seconds, give your pitch, and let us know who you are and how to connect with you. Let us share about your business, you guys. Come on in. Don't feel shy. Come up to the mic. Beverly, I'll let you come on in, come up to the mic, and come on here. I'm going to spotlight you, because I know that you've got this down, and you are here, and you want to just show everybody how this is done, right? And come up, and then we'll have Eric's got his hand up, because he's so great at this. Come on up here and tell everybody. We'll give you 30 seconds to a minute, and show everybody how it's done, who you are, what's your business, and what your call to action today is.
All right. Hello, everyone. And again, thank you so much for joining us here. We do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So my name is Beverly Zymet, known as the Queen of the Metaverse. And I want to share today with you a revolutionary way to change your business. So if I could tell you a simple way to do that just for $97, would that get your attention? How about unlimited text and emails, weekly support, all your social media in one location? Generate a powerful drip campaign. Now, I could share a mile-long list with you, and it would go in one ear and out the other. So, what I am going to do is drop a link in the chat so that you can hear directly from Shark Tank icons, Damon John and Kevin Harrington, how this game changing tool will impact your business. And yes, you heard me correct, $97. It won't last forever, so check it out tonight. Click on the link when I drop it in there, and it will open a new tab for you so you can look at it later. And it'll be the best $97 you ever spent in the whole year of 2024. So I want to thank each and every one of you again for being here. And Nicole, thank you so much for letting me share.
Awesome. Isn't that great? Just drop your stuff in the chat and we'll share it and everybody can save it. And then you guys can connect with each other and, more powerful tools. All right. Thank you. All right. We have got, let me highlight him here. He is the networker himself. And here we go. Mr. Eric Zuley, come on up and show him how it's really done. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good, Nicole. Thanks. Good to see you as well, Robert, Beverly. I saw your guys' post on LinkedIn, and Beverly happens to be a platinum member of our network, so I came in to support. But hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. So if you like anything that I'm saying, you can scan that little QR code and get more involved with us. My name's Dr. Eric Zuley, and I'm a Marquis Who's Who in America listee, being nominated on the board with the United Nations groups, and just so many things are happening. I'm on the board of over 7 different award shows now, but we have a very unique app, kind of like a Facebook or like a LinkedIn, that kind of rolls all promotional tools that you need, from podcasts to blogging to a magazine to an online newspaper, an event center if you want to take your events and put it on there. And ultimately we're reaching about 14 million people now on the network, 10,000 members. We have an app that everything's kind of rolled into one, and we're a master matchmaking business. So if you want to be connected to high profile people that resonate at a high frequency, and then you want to be interviewed by some of the podcasts that we have, you want to be on some of the stages that we have a TV station as well, reaching 300 million homes and mobile phones. That would be us. We created a really simple profile system where we take everything that you have in your business and we basically package it into one simple place, and then you watch your views go up and up and up and up, and you meet amazing people. We have a blast. We call it the Easy Way family. And I just, again, came in to support Beverly and her team. Thanks. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much. Hey, what better way to learn from the master here himself, right? And you guys, this is it. If anybody else wants to come on, you're welcome to come on in and do your come in, share, take a minute of your time. It's highlight time. We're gonna have Pam come up in just a little bit of time. Well, actually, we have this wonderful video and say hello and just introduce yourself. If you want to come up to the mic and just
Sure.
say hello, that would be fantastic too. And then we can always share. I'll share for you anywhere that you want to send people. I'll put that in the chat for you. So thanks, Pam.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight. My name is Pam Gant, and I have the Pam Gant Sports Club. I wanted a sports club because I love working with youth basketball players, being a mentor in a sport that I love, and also passion for young athletes to learn to win or to lose. It doesn't matter as long as you're out there having fun, being yourself, just learning different abilities, what you're capable of doing. And I'm there to help the young kids out. Education also, I let them know that their education is the number one thing. You can't do a lot of things without your grades being okay in order to be on a team. I've had basketball camps. What I do with the kids is a lot of fundamentals, learning to dribble, passing, playing team ball. and Also, just having patience and following their dreams. And
Oh,
thank you.
thank you so much, fam, for coming up to the mic. And it's so important to share what she does, and really share about, the sports club. And we'll share a little more. I'm going to find those links right now and put those in the chat for you tonight. And so you guys can go check out Pam Gant Sports Club. It's in the metaverse too. What a great way to support the kids and find the kids where they're at. Though she does one-to-one with the kids, there's also the Pam Gant Sports Club. So meet the kids where they're at, and I'll put that information here if you guys want to go in after tonight. You're welcome. Just you're going to download the chat here, and you're going to save it if everybody knows how to save that chat, because I believe it's on the top right now, since Zoom's kind of changed stuff around, and it happens sometimes even in the metaverse. But what a great way to learn and grow and see that metaverse and see the effect, and get a little bit of that in here today. And hey, Robert, if you're here and you're nearby the room, you want to share a little bit of what the action is in Sanzar?
Absolutely. So it looks like we got somebody in the space with a VR headset on too. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. If I can find the share button. Here we go. Share. I'll put a little bit of audio with it too. There we go. So let me just turn up the volume here so you can kind of get a little more of the experience. I had the audio off when we were talking. That's basically inside the world there.
And
So this gentleman right here, Hope Abika, he's in a VR headset. Yeah, so I'll just turn that down. Yeah, so it's all about experience. When you're doing events, you definitely want to have people want to refer others to your event, saying, "Wow, I was in this space and I was dancing with these other people around the world, and it just felt like I was there." I think the virtual presence is still something that we got to be conscious about, and how we use that virtual presence, I think, will really have an impact on people's business and education and, the whole 9 yards on any experience that people want to have inside the metaverse. So instead of, trying to sell people on what you have to offer, we can build out the spaces where they speak to your business, right? It speaks to, what you do, and how great is it to be a systematic expert in your business and be able to come into a space like this and answer any questions that people might have about your business, and, at the end of the day, we want to make this fun for everyone. So definitely check it out. Don't take my word for it. You got to check it out for yourself. I think everybody will have an aha moment at some point in time being in these spaces. And I say this is the next iteration of the internet. I think this is where most online businesses will be, in some sort of form of a 3-dimensional walk-in website. So back to you, Nicole.
All right. Thank you so much. How great is that? Having a good time in here, right? You can see where you can have an event. So you can have that gamified event experience. And that's what we're showcasing tonight, is the ability to connect and network. And hey, if that's not your thing, stay on Zoom, stay in the squares. That's all good and fine. And you guys, thank you so much. And Dr. Zuli says, I agree, Robert. It's very impressive what you guys have
Thank you.
created. And you just are the master with this. This is so great, having an illustrator like Robert on the team and sharing and growing. I know he's taught me a little bit about the ways and how the metaverse works, and kind of illustrating in the metaverse as well. And seeing how that works, because it takes a bit, you don't have to have all the code we did in the past, but as things are moving and growing, it's good to know about how this really works on the back end and how this is developed. Because you know what? These days, you don't have to put the $10,000 package in anymore. You can just come in and get it as part of the memberships. But what we really want to feature is the team and the creation and the collaboration. So you can have music events in here. What about a stage like this, or just some type of even a simpler stage where you can have speakers and you can talk about what you want to talk about, whether it's wellness or you have email marketing, or maybe you have financial, or you have insurance, or maybe you sell coaching packages. What a way to really share that experience on that next level. When we talk about healing, healing is so great, and it's another energy. And we talk about going to different places and dimensions and portals. Where is this? This is a different dimension. It's a different portal. It's a different feeling. And so we're really vibing up, and we are catching up with what we have always talked about before and seen and grow. And we're going to get ready here. And it's just about time to bring up Pam Gant here tonight on the screen. And Robert, would you like me to bring that up, or are you got the YouTube? I can go ahead and do that. I have the link as well.
You can bring it up, Nicole.
Okay, absolutely.
I'll stop sharing here.
Perfect. All righty then. Where we're going to hear a little bit more about Pam. And Pam is in Sanzar. Now, you could do this live like Robert is now, or you can do just like Pam did and take a little bit of a moment and some time and share your speech or what you want to talk about or your passion. You can share anywhere in the metaverse, and you can record this. People can come in here and they can see you speaking, and they can get to know you. You can teach courses and classes. And so let me show this, and we'll really get some information here on what this is. Okay, and Zoom has changed a little bit again. Let me make sure I've got this right, and I'm sharing all this. Let me know if you guys can hear this going on. Here we go.
I have words.
Maybe you got to reshare, share the sound.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Pam Gant, and
It's like really in the background.
You got to turn the volume up more on YouTube.
it's low,
You guys can't hear it? Okay.
barely.
See it okay? Robert, you want to share it from your end? Maybe it's a little bit
Yeah.
loud on your side. I'll
Yeah,
stop
let-
sharing. Yeah,
Let me see if I can.
absolutely.
I don't want to disrupt the event then, and I was just going to play up on the big stage there. Hang on
Okay.
for a second. Let me minimize this. Give me 30 seconds.
You got it. You got it. So you guys, this is just a different experience. It's some little something new. We did this one time in Spatial. We had a great networking in there, and we were able to go in full tilt. But we're working on getting how the best that we can get
Hi,
there into
I'm Pam
Sansa.
Gant, and
I don't
have
see the screen, Robert.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready here. Let me share the screen now. We are professionals in this, so.
Hey, you know what?
exactly.
You are a professional if you know you just keep moving forward, because there are going to be technical issues no matter what experience you have.
Exactly. All right, here's Pam. Hopefully you folks can hear her.
Numerous All-American honors. I was a third leading scorer in Illinois in high school with 3,200 points. I was one of 10 female basketball players to be the first to try out for the Harlem Globetrotters. I played at Louisiana Tech University for the Lady Techsters, and we were the first to win the NCAA National Championship. I also have 2 Hall of Fame honors, one for Joliet, my hometown, and one for Louisiana Tech University. I've been coaching youth basketball as far as I had camps. I work with youth individually. We do a lot of training in fundamentals. And I also try and help the youth follow their passion in basketball. And a reason I say basketball is because that's what I play. But for other youths, it's for all the sports, any sports that you play. I help them to find mentors, people to look up to, that they can go and talk about their game, or especially in the classroom. That's the number one thing that I try to tell the kids. I also tell them not to fear failure, because it's going to happen. Everybody loses a game, or somebody is better than them. So I try to speak with them about, just following their passion and to get better and better at what they do. Also to be patient, because it's going to come one day. You're not going to wake up and be the best basketball player around. So there's a lot of practice that you have to do, and focus. You got to focus on what you're doing. Also to be a team player. And the last thing, you got to love the game. You're out there playing, you're playing hard, you're playing in front of your family, friends, the school you're representing. So you have to go out there and you just got to play hard. And that's why I wanted to have my Pam Gant Sports Club, is to have a basketball court inside the Metaverse. It's a wonderful way to for the athletes from different states and different high schools, colleges, to be able to interact with one another, from shooting around and having fun. You got to have fun when you play, because when you're serious, that's when accidents happen. You foul out the game. So you just got to go out there and you just got to have fun. And learning, the kids can learn about the colleges, what to expect. So you're interacting with other players from other states. So whatever questions that they have, and they're shooting around on my court, then they'll have all the answers. So it's going to help you out in the long run. And I wish everyone the luck in whatever sport they're going in, and to have fun. Coaching, listen to your coaches. They know more than you know. And just go out there and just have fun. And I appreciate you listening, and everybody have a good evening.
Thank you, Pam, so much for that. And you know what? This is really special to see how we can share for a cause marketing and the cause of Pam Gant Sports Club, and to share wherever she's at, whether she's on the court or whether she is in Sanzar. Pam can share her heart and soul, and share share more about the cause. And that's another great thing about whether you're on Zoom or even moving into something like Sanzar. The great point of the metaverse is that you can do for a cause marketing, that you can share in here. You can make a little bit of money. What a better way than to go out and having to go door to door, knocking on the door. And I don't know if you guys have done it. I know Agape's here, and she's done it herself with CDV, and we have done a little bit trying to get sponsorship. It's like pulling teeth. Who really wants to go cold call, knocking on the door, shaking hands, kissing babies, and saying, hey, donate to our cause because we're really cool people or we're really worthy? It's hard to go do that with people, because you have to show that you're tried and true. You have to show, you have to, have a little skin in the game. And people, when they sponsor you, maybe they'll give a couple dollars or two, or they'll give some freebies, which was great. We had people who supported us, and like the Real Housewives. Elizabeth came in, I believe it was Elizabeth Vargas came in, and she sponsored some of the event by buying some of the auction items at live at the time. But when we do this, the thing is that a lot of times it's hard to know who's going to support you. And you can have events in this metaverse space. That's Pam Gant's club right here. This is her sports club. What a way for her to grow and market and sell her goods and wares, her products in here. T-shirts, hats. We have a Shopify store. We have a store to support Pam Gant's club. And this is how we get the word out for that, is to share out here in spaces like this, whether we're networking or we're holding a summit or an event, or just day to day. What a great way. This is a 360 website where people can go play and get to learn about Pam or play against Pam here in the metaverse. And we can also share with them her products, and that money will go to her sports club. And that's the cause that we can support, or CDV, Confronting Domestic Violence, having events live, but you can have hybrid events, whether they're hybrid Zoom or Metaverse. You can also have these events here, live one-to-one, because you do want to mix and mingle and get to know people, right? It's the holidays. What a better way to connect? Here is the DTM Cafe. So this is where you can support Pam Gant's sports club, and come in here, buy a shirt, buy a hat, buy a coffee mug. I think there's all kinds of cool, neat stuff in here. This is so great. Thanks for sharing this, Robert, because when you come in here, this is what we do at Aura AI. We teach you how to make a buck or two, or you can go for thousands or millions. Whatever is on your wish list, you're going to ask Santa, hey, how do I get to be part of this and learn how to do this in our business? And we want to share with you how that's done. So we'll take a break from this in just a little bit. And in about a minute or two, we're going to come in and, hey, you guys, you want to come around and talk a little bit and raise your hand and be the next one on the mic to share your 30 seconds or your minute. Come in. It's your moment. This is your moment to shine and be on a mic. We didn't just ask you here to listen to us. We want to get to know about you and your business. Who are you? What you do? And I see all these wonderful people have shared their connections in here, right? So Agape's got her. She shared her LinkedIn. Love it, my friend. And there is it Harumi? Are you here? Do you want to come up? Are you still here? She may have gone for a minute. She was here for a minute. Shelly, if you want to come in and share, you're welcome to come in. Say hello and or put your information in the chat if you haven't yet. Eric's dropped his stuff in here in the chat. It's so good to see you guys. Because you know what? You can do this too in Sansa. You can chat. You can get to know each other. You do a little bit of a drive-by and come in there and share some information. I don't see anybody raising their hand. You guys that want to come on the mic? Oh my gosh. We do have a little bit more time because unfortunately we had a few people that were going to talk tonight and come in and say anything. And I'm looking to see if Lou is coming in anytime soon. She was going to talk tonight. She is going to come on in a little bit, probably in about 15, 20 minutes. What's great about this online when you're networking, you could do this from your car. You can have laptop and will travel. So you can have a space that's an event space, or you can have a space that's a networking area in here. And it's such a great thing in here. We had a few more speakers that were going to talk, and unfortunately they couldn't make it in tonight. So we're kind of working around, but I thought I'd give people a little bit more time if they wanted to come up on the mic and introduce themselves. Agape, are you in a place where you can chat and say hello?
I'm in the car. I can definitely chat. Yes.
Come up and just introduce yourself and what you do. So Agape from Confronting Domestic Violence. And hey, girl, it's great to see you. And isn't that, this is how you can do this. You can come from anywhere and everywhere, all over the place, and say hello. So go ahead, girl. You got the mic.
Thank you so much. Agape Garcia here, founder and executive director of Confronting Domestic Violence, a 501c3. And this Sunday, we are having our Secret Santa. We are supporting 5 families, 10 children that just transitioned out of a shelter or a hotel room from fleeing domestic violence. And this is their first holiday that's in their independent space. And so we're gifting them with their wish list to Santa. And as Nicole was speaking before, you can host your summits, you can do networking, you can meet some fantastic people in here. I've been doing this for, about maybe a year already. And we've been going at it. It's been a super great opportunity and some really great outcomes. And I have nothing but success to rant about and rave about it. And I look forward to meeting everybody else here and joining forces.
Oh, girl, thank you so much for coming in and saying hello, you guys. This is where you can meet and mingle and collaborate with people. And I put Agape, I put your information in the chat. You guys can go to Confronting Domestic Violence. And we did kick off and we had a summit last year for a cause for confronting domestic violence. And that's what brings us here tonight. And hopefully soon we're going to have an event for Pam's Sports Club. And we can do that and raise some money there and say, hey, let's do this and support this great cause. And maybe we could do something a little hybrid and live too. We just have the Confronting Domestic Violence event in San Diego in October for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And what we're doing is we're getting it on the charts to have some hybrid events. And this is what you can do with your business. If you want to get the information out there, if you want to educate people, you can absolutely do that. You can go in there and you can educate people on what your cause is. And just like here, you have Pam Gant. We're going to set up monthly meetings in Metaverse and on Zoom so people can come into both, but we're going to share with people how to get their avatars. We're going to share with people how to onboard and how to use this for their business, but we're also going to do this for a worthy cause. And that's what you can do here, just like in the Pam Gant Sports Club. You can have a good time, you can dance, and you can just be really gamified in here and share this wonderful experience and say, hey, this is a great place. You went from the Christmas place up here into the Pam Gant Sports Club.
Had to.
Oh gosh, awesome. So I'm sharing this too. I shared that in the mic. Do you want to go ahead and take the mic, Robert? Are you ready to do that? Because we had a little bit of movement here and there, and we won't have anybody coming in because they're going to be dropping in a little bit. But hey, that's what's great about technology is you can move it around, and this is what events do, right? You kind of it's a little hair pulling sometimes, but you just got to make do with what you have and who you have. And we have great people and a great team here tonight supporting the cause and supporting and saying hello. Hey, welcome. Here's Christmas. Here we go. This is what Christmas is about. It's about Pam Gant, the elf on the shelf with her great hat. I love that Christmas hat. And then Beverly's got the holiday synergy behind her. And I lost all my backgrounds on this computer, but we're still surviving. We're still here. We're still okay. We're still doing business. So if you haven't recently, go ahead and download the chat. And Robert, when you're ready, why don't you come on and I can introduce you if you're ready. I believe I've got your information here because you've got a great bio here. You got some amazing stuff up here. And you know what? Are you ready, Robert?
I'm always ready.
Awesome
Let's see how this goes.
You gonna do it from the Metaverse space? Well, let me introduce you because you know what, Robert, we got to edify each other and bring each other to the mic and say what a great person he is. And getting to know Robert, this amazing person who just designed this space here for Pam in this world. It is just so amazing. And Robert is a highly skilled professional with over 6 years experience as a 3D designer in Sanzar. And you know what? 6 years these days, you guys, is probably about 30 back in the day. It's a whole generation of experience because this guy has to keep up with all the changes. He does not only Sanzar, but Unity, Unreal Engine, and known for his innovative approach and technical expertise in creating immersive digital environment and events. His career began with a distinguished 10-year tenure in the U.S. Army as a Ranger, where he honed his leadership discipline and strategic planning skills. Following his military service, Robert transitioned into the business world, spreading over 5 years as a successful restaurantrepreneur. I'll let you say that. Managing operations and delivering exceptional customer experiences. Additionally, he brings more than a decade of experience as a division manager in the dispense beverage industry, where he demonstrated strong leadership and partnerships in driving growth and operational efficiency. His diverse background reflects a unique blend of creativity, leadership, and business acumen. And
So great to have you here, and I'll let you take it away, Robert.
Thank you, Nicole. That's definitely, I've never had anybody roll the red carpet out like that for me. So thank you for that. Yeah, all I can say, and not to, go down a rabbit hole with what we're doing here, but, like I said before, the virtual presence is, I think, the most important thing for, allowing people to experience the metaverse, and I've always said, once people understand how the metaverse works and they get used to it, I mean, blockchain, crypto, NFTs, all that stuff falls right into the same pocket. So, but tonight we're really focusing on the process here. This is a process to get people into the space. We call it journey to adoption. And I think there's a lot of enterprise companies out there that are looking that want to learn how to do this, right? Because there's not one way to do the metaverse. I mean, I don't even think the metaverse is really fully explained. And I don't want to just put the whole, reputation of the metaverse with Meta, but, Zuckerberg saw that, like, I'm going to think for him right now, just for a second. I think he probably looked at this as like, wow, if I don't get involved with this could be the way the rug gets pulled out from underneath our feet with social media. Social media will always be there. This is the next iteration of being socialized. And I think in the next, 5 to 10 years, I think we're going to have more adoption with this. I think there's going to be more devices on the market that will make it easier for people to experience the metaverse. I think the internet itself, I don't know when 6G is going to happen or if that's even going to be possible, but everybody's been saying that, this is the next iteration. Now, not to go down the AI hype and everything, but that is what's on the plate right now. Everybody wants to find that AI to run their whole business for them so that they can go on a vacation somewhere. I'm sorry, that's, I haven't seen anything on the market yet that can come close to that. But what I can say is that we're developing the tools that will allow people to have a lot of heavy lifting in their business. So from doing, all-in-one marketing to using artificial intelligence inside, Web 2 and Web 3, we're already ahead of the curve on that. And then the metaverse itself. I mean, I think the way we're doing the event right now is probably the most common way that most businesses will do Zooms. There'll be some sort of hybrid to make people feel like they're in another place versus stuck in our squares right here that we're in. So, but other than that, I mean, I'd love to answer any questions that some might have because I can talk all night. Next thing you know, they're like, hey, this event's already done. So back to you, Nicole.
Oh, thank you so much, Robert, for sharing that. And if I can get you to pop that screen off, because we got a couple more people I see here. And you know what? Thank you so much for doing that. It's amazing. This has just been a great journey for us and sharing. And me, I'm gonna represent my Grinch. Bah humbug.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, this is me all holiday. Beverly's got her hat on, right on, right
Yeah.
on. Hey, bah humbug. But however you celebrate and however you want to have a little fun, you want to get under the mistletoe, you want to rattle the presents, you want to open the presents and sneak in under the tree at night and see what's really in there and not tell anybody that what's going on or that you peeked in the presents and seeing who got the best gift ever and maybe switching the packages, right? I used to try to switch mine out. My brother loved me so much he would give me a little thing of coal and hide all my presents from my mom and just put a little piece of coal under the tree because you know what? Hey, that but and share that and say, hey, you got nothing under the tree, right? Because we wouldn't get our gifts till the night before. But hey, it's a little fun. Sometimes you got to have a good time. You got to laugh. And, Marvin's probably over there getting ready and having a little bit of joy with his kids because he's got to celebrate. And Beverly, having to celebrating with your family and celebrating with your friends. And for me, it's here. This is my space and this is where I thrive. And I really want to share that with everybody. That's the excitement. And we want to take a break for a minute and say, hey, Shelley or Nightingale, If you guys want to come in, if you can't turn your camera on, that's okay. But if you want to come in and introduce yourself, turn off on your mic and say hello. It'd be great to have you here. And I know you've been to places with us and come to meetings or events with us before. And we want you to take a chance and say hello, introduce yourself, or at least you got your information in the chat. Nightingale did put her information in here. Thank you so much. So if you guys want to download that and see that, and it doesn't look like, okay. So that's all right. If you're not going to come in the mic, I don't see your page. Oh, cool. Come up.
Yeah.
Please come up and introduce yourself.
Happy holidays. Yes, I'm Nightingale on the kind of side, and then
Got a bit around the bit so far.
I think 2019, 2020, we had Beverly.
And we're two really amazing people in this space. So we hope to be here.
And this really had a lot of things that I'm working on in the background. Just try to read some things. Get what I do. I have 3 things that I do, or did not drink see.
And I'm really happy. So I do run Dell Train. I work for amazing world in San Jose. Way more important. I'll be trying to transition back to San Jose. So I'm hoping to get some time to get that refurbished and put briefly. Not just what really Robert and everybody here is doing, but just also this entire space and the technology. And part of my biggest goal is really, bridging that gap, not so much in technology, but just giving youth and kids that probably may not be able to access some of this technology or any way other than doing it virtually. When we put together my header and also having the business ending, because the kind of point is to educate people about business, but then you don't provide them with the tools and the avenues and the opportunities to run a business. And so with this whole entire online space, I think it's just absolutely amazing. Anybody can live in any country. So it's just wonderful opportunity in this space. So anyway, but yeah, I have that, and I think I do directories for there's an after one. There's runs for East Africa. The whole food is way around for me.
So that's not you said you might have to get us smart. Thank you. Get into this space and
Yeah, we really get everything. So I'm so just trying to lead people
because this is kind of outside what most people can grasp in terms of not just how they can use it,
but if it's even something that they can believe in. So that's kind of been an interesting bit because I've been around and spying. I'm in a much better place and further than I think the average person would be here. Rich with that implementing everything, but also finding ways to help other people to jump into this space. Their time alone space and how they afford to do it. Okay, everyone going forward.
Oh, thanks, Nightingale.
We're ready to collaborate when you're ready to move forward, Nightingale.
I mean, they go anywhere.
Right. We'll be here.
Miss Nightingale, could you share your LinkedIn link again? It's broken. I'm clicking it and I keep getting an error message. So if you'd share it, or if anybody else, maybe, Robert or Beverly, if you are linked in with her, if you can share that link for her, because I want to make sure that it works. And Mike, hey, Mike, thanks for coming on. If you want to jump on the mic, and Mike, if you want to jump on the mic and say hello, and come introduce yourself and say hi to the group and say, hey, we're taking 30 seconds. We're waiting for a speaker to come in to the group, and she's at another event and she's trying to come in. So it may take a little while. So we have time if anybody wants to come in. He lost his voice. Oh, I am sorry about that. You lost your voice. Well, we'll have to go rescue it for you. So just if you share that information, thanks for sharing. Sorry about that. Well, you know what? Mike is, so let me tell you a little bit here. I'm going to find some information on him and share that. I'll share it off my LinkedIn. So at least, Mike, share your info in the group and a little bit about Hounds of Business here, because super amazing group, and there's some good people in there that want to share. I won't try saying your last name though, because I'm gonna kill it. But Mike, I can say that's well and good enough. So and he is the Redneck Connector, so I'll let you guys know that. And he's a founder of the Hounds of Business community, and really, it's really his passion really to share all about how people can network better in the LinkedIn space. And it's been really educational for me. And I really like that how LinkedIn has changed. It's become, there's Lou. All right. There is Lou. Lou, you're rocking and rolling. Hello, hello. I'm going to look for, all right. Super amazing. And I should have Lou, if you're just about ready to speak, and I think I don't have your bio, friend. So, oh, here we go. I do have it. I got it, girl. Thank you. See, I'm so glad you're here. And I will share more about that. And I love that. Mike says he's a full of heart-centered, high-level professionals, like me. Yay! Pushing each other up life and business, and that's what Aura is about too. So when we talk about this AI platform, and we'll learn a little bit more about that and how it can either help your business or how you can learn more from us and a little bit of training. Come in on Wednesday. We got an opportunity call. We'll tell you more about the business. We want to make tonight about you, about mixing and mingling. And then I'm going to bring Lou up to the mic because she's awesome and amazing. And Lou for Love right here is a multi-channel marketing consultant, international model. Hey, and sales creation specialist. She has worked with brands all over the world, for example, Turkey, Germany, India. Yeah, I just visit them from Zoom. That's why I like the metaverse. But not limited just to New York, Atlanta, and many more in over a decade time span. And she loves to rollerblade and eat good food. I can't rollerblade. I end up on my face. But her wavering love and admiration for people and their brands has made our communities safe spaces to create and collaborate. And so she is just a great person. So Lou, if you're ready, let me get Mike back in here. He dropped out. I don't want him to miss you and get to know you here. I'm gonna spotlight you. Here you go, friend. Awesome sauce. Let me get out of here. Yeah, so go ahead, girl. Okay, everybody that was going to come back in that got kicked out somehow is back in here. Love it. Go ahead.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. My name is Lutis, but everybody calls me Lou. So if you have heard of the name Lutis, it is originally the name of Paris before it became Paris. So that's a little fun way to remember it. But yeah, so today I just wanted to give a brief little talk about branding and marketing. And of course, a lot of people, they just need to know that there's basically 4 R's. So the first R is being relevant. The second R is being recognized. And the third R is being respected. And the fourth R is being remembered. All of those components are some things that you need to be mindful of when you're being strategic in creating campaigns, and also most importantly, just knowing who you are, knowing who your market is. But the most important part is actually knowing yourself. So of course, when you go about branding and marketing, you always want to be able to push your mission or your vision. But at the end of the day, it all starts from the inside. How does my brand collaborate with other brands to be able to elevate them? So you always have to make sure whatever you bring to the table, it incorporates those 4 R's: relevant, respected, recognized, and remembered. So I will leave that for you all. And thank you so much for joining our Jingle and Mingle. Super excited to see you guys on the call for the future, and lots of love. I will see you all soon.
Oh, awesome sauce. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Coming in here. I love it. Thank you. Lots of love, you guys. Hey, there's reactions and emojis, and I forget about them sometime, but let's all celebrate and send some love and learn to really get in that chat. And what we're doing right now is an example of what we need to start working with online when people are having lives. And this next event, we're going to start live streaming our events as well on YouTube. LinkedIn's kind of changed their algorithm here. So poo-poo on LinkedIn, we are going to take over. And what we're going to do is we are going to go live from YouTube and get some people to share in our channels and subscribe to one another. So we can put each other up and, hey, make a buck or two. And that's what this is about. How do you start making a little bit of money, making more money, and making a whole hell of a lot of money? That's what we're here to do and we're talking about tonight. So that was the incredible Lou. Hey, what a great way. I have to call you Paris all the time because I'll forget that whole thing. But now you know me, Lou. So this is it, you guys. What a great way to go. We'll restream it on HOB. Absolutely, Mike. I would love that if we can do that, because the Hounds of Business is going to do that, and I'm going to bring back my show. So I'd love to have you guys as guests on there. I'll be reaching out to you because I'm remembering to save the chat too. I've got to do what I say, right? So take a second, save the chat, get to network with people, get to know about people. And Lou, did you put your LinkedIn there? Awesome sauce. Cool. We want to make sure that we can connect with each other and share each other. Yeah. Alrighty. Gotta jump. Thank you so much for popping in. It's always great. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in to mingle and show your talent. Next time when she comes in, we'll bring the mistletoe. Maybe we can get a few more people in, right? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here tonight. And that's what we're looking at. And it's such a great place, to be and to learn and to grow. And everybody here and say, hey, who are these people? What craziness is going on in here? What's going on? Have a good time. I talk about it all the time. I enjoy this. I like the metaverse. It's easy now. It's easy, and I don't have to sell my soul. I already did, but I sold it to the wrong person on the wrong contract. That's why I'm not the millionairess just yet. So, hey, we all got to suffer. Take the wrong fork in the road. Here we are. We're all starting again. But the great thing about Aura AI is that when we come in here and we collaborate, we edify one another, and we support each other in this group. We have other networking places come in. You got Dr. Eric Zuling. He's got his networking, and we got Mike, and he's got his Hounds of Business, right? You got Easy Way. You got Hounds of Business. You have great networkers here. And they have showed definitely, I can attest and say, hey, they have taught me something, and it's great. Grab the mic. You've got to grab the mic, come out there, say hello. It is great. In a short period of time, we were able to put this event together for the team. And it was so important to say, hey, let's get out there. Let's talk about who we are. Let's start to network. We're going to be doing this next year. We're going to be going live. We're going to share more about one another, and you'll get to learn more. We'll have long form conversation. And Pam's conversation is coming up one of these days, and I can't wait to watch that recording. And I'm going to be sharing it with everybody because she has these great experiences and she shares them with the team. And she also shares these wonderful experiences with the people that she teaches and trains and educates. You're educating people with leadership skills and athletic skills, but you're building community. You're building a team. You're building the chance to not only be somebody and have skill, but you're also building that strength in community and leadership, which comes into your business. What a great way to learn it when you're young. I didn't have that chance, and I want to make sure that sharing that, she's the third leading scorer in Illinois in basketball, and in Juliet and then Chicago, 3,200 points in 4 seasons. I think I can shack it and maybe get 2. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to do that, but we have this great person here. She's a female. She's got this. She got a tryout for the Harlem Globetrotters. I just got to watch him on TV. I think we had him come through school one time, something like that. But it's so amazing to meet people like this. You've got Marvin, and he's the CEO. He brought Aura to this platform. We have the ability to share this. We have great illustrators, like that. We've got event hosts, and Beverly does trade shows, and we've got Lou, and she's got, marketing skills. And we bring this all together as individuals, but we also come to collaborate. And that's the other thing about this, is sharing these type of events to say, hey, collaborate with one another. get some information, connect with each other, build up the rapport. And it's kind of like this. If your to-do list is longer than your CVS receipt, have you ever seen all those 10 million coupons that you'll never buy anything of? You get this deodorant on that you'll never use, or you can buy some weird lipstick or something like that, when you need something else. And CVS gives you all kinds of coupons for formula or whatever that they have locked up in the back. But if you've got a receipt longer than that, if your coffee's cold, again, one more time, and free time is starting to feel like that myth, that sound familiar? We all have those things going. Everybody's offering this stuff we don't want or we don't need. And you got this trash bin or your car, the middle thing in your car or your glove compartment's full of all this junk, and you go to open it up and you're like, okay, we got to dump all this stuff out. What is all this junk? It's all those emails that you can't do nothing with. Buy my super secret affiliate package of coaching, a 101 teddy bears or whatever it is, right? I really want to introduce you to Aura AI because it's the ultimate business sidekick, and it's here to save you time, save you a little sanity. Mine's long gone, so nobody can save it, and we all know that. I'm attesting to it's recorded. And maybe even your coffee. Doesn't have to be that cold unless you like a cold brew. But here's the deal. Aura AI just isn't another fancy tool with a slick name. But Aura, hey, your Aura, your business Aura, your 3 feet of your Aura space, your energy, right? And it's AI. We're not just saying, hey, go down the road with the robots. I have those dreams. I don't know if you all do too, but robots are chasing you. They're going to take over the world, right? You're waiting for the Terminator to come. Now, it's not what we're talking about. We're not chipping you. That's not what we're looking at. What we really want to do is share how the AI tools can be developed easily for your business. You can get this dashboard and you can go ahead and it's like little apps, right? Come Wednesday to the call. Come check out the Aura AI. Just get to know the business a little bit and see how we can work and collaborate together. Maybe you can affiliate, So it's a new business BFF, and it's handling the grind so you can focus on what actually matters. Saves time. You could do your social media. You can do ads in there. I do them all the time. I'm going to share with you guys my YouTube channel in just a minute and share with you some of these great videos that you can make. This marketing. Lou does it all the time. She's in there. She's marketing for people. She's putting ads. You can have real people, or you can have some fun AI generated stuff. And it's automated CRM, like Beverly was talking about. We have something for the CRM package. If you want to do this, and if you want to make money and affiliate it, you can too. We share these products in one space because you can make money off of it. Every entrepreneur is a long-entrepreneur. You do more than one business because you know that there's a need out there. And so it's metaverse networking. You see today, look at this. You can use Zoom, or you can up it a little bit, and you can come in there and you can get a little bit of that. But you can get all that email marketing in a metaverse space to lead generate for your business, to create your fantastic scroll-stopping ads, to make some social media, and to post it. And do you know how much Hootsuite is now? It went from like free to $50 to almost $300 to schedule monthly. Or do you want to go to each social media platform and post? Because it takes hours. I've tried it. I was going to beat the system one day. I fell asleep doing it. But hey, anyway, it's hard to do, because you deserve more than the chaos and cold coffee. And Aura AI learns your hustle, adapts your business, and makes you look like a pro. And if it can make me look good, you guys came here tonight. That was generated off of Aura AI, that cute little Mingle and Jingle thing. So check it out. I'm going to pop it in the chat, you guys, if you want to learn more about it. We are tonight sponsored by Aura AI, and that's what you could do. You can have an event and have your event sponsored, right? How would you like a trade show? How would you like to do a trade show? Sell some booths, make some money. That's what we teach, and that's what we do as a group is we take all of our knowledge. We got super geniuses here, smart people. We're not just all gorgeous thanks to the filters on Zoom, but we have smart people in the room. So take that. Let's collaborate. Let's truly collaborate. Make sure your information's in the chat.
And if anybody else that hasn't talked wants a chance to come on the mic and say hello and introduce themselves and share some information, share who they are, share about your business, share good stuff. It's just virtual reality stages, and I'm Nicole Borghi, your hostess with the mostest, a little bah humbug, but I'm here sharing with you, and that's the magic of Zoom and Sansar. And I work with virtual reality stages that blend for cause marketing and creative technology and do it all in one. Our old school, thousands of years, however many years you've been on this earth, whatever dimensions you're in, whatever portal, however many times you've been reborn, you take all that good old school knowledge, that forbidden knowledge, and you blend it with the dimensions and the virtual reality of today, and you sprinkle a little love in there. And that's what you get. And now you have the power to use this technology for good. And so no matter how bad you've been, and maybe you've been a little naughty, but you might not be getting all the presents. You got to buy something for yourself. So go ahead and look at that. We'd love to see you on Wednesdays is when we have our opportunity call. So the information's in the chat. Look at Mike, just laughing. You'll have to come in when you feel a little bit better there. And you guys, it's great to be here, and it's great to support these communities, and you get support. And don't you feel good? Don't you feel like this is what the holiday magic's about? So, you get a little Tiny Tim in along with all this wonderful little Scrooge here, and that's a mixture of what's going on. And you heard from our great people tonight. We want to continue this. And so we're going to be doing this probably twice a month coming in January. And we're going to have people come in here and say hello and mix up and see what we can do more and more on the Sansar platform and bring it in with the Zoom and doing a little bit and having a little sass and a little bit of fun. And hey, Robert, are you still in the world? What's going on in your world?
I'm listening to you, Nicole.
You're awesome, Sobs. Look at you. You're amazing.
I'm paying attention.
I'm not paying a darn bit of attention. Just kidding. Thanks. Hey, that autism kicks in, and I just say freely what's on my mind. So, hey, you guys, come on the mic. We want to give you lots of love. We've got about 30 minutes, and if you guys want to jump into this, a little space of Sansar tonight, if you have your avatar, hop in. Go say hi to Robert. Celebrate. Sprinkle a little Christmas juju in there. Get some love. You can hug or high five your avatar. Throw some hoops in with Pam because it's all about her world. And, with lots of love. And she's got her little basketball people behind her. Sharon and Karen. We love it. And so if you guys want to learn a little more, we're all up here. If anybody wants to come on the mic, we've got, a little bit more time here. We had a larger window open up and we can share and say hello. And then we look forward to having you come in because we're going to have events in here and we want to share and connect and collaborate. So share some information, and the mic's open to anybody that wants to hop on and say hello or share anything from tonight.
I was just going to add in, Nicole, I like to get some ideas from maybe some of the guests on the call here, what type of events they'd like to see or experience inside the metaverse. We went crickets. Sorry.
Sure.
That wasn't in the agenda.
There's Nightingale. Nightingale, come on the mic. Go ahead, friend.
And you can just pass at one point, I know me loud out. I had an event that we had roots and stuff like that. But I really, really miss that. Only because I think sometimes when you have people that are maybe not so much very familiar with the whole concept is space. If we would have an event like that, it's so much familiar, and you would just help them put together a book, or really just a little small presentation, but just something where somebody can click on their link and go to, their LinkedIn or whatever it is they need to go. So then to kind of give them that tangible way to say of just words. Because I really find that a lot of people just truly don't quite get it. And I think it's because besides this group, I really have not come across anyone that's really doing the heavy lifting of really kind of coordinating all these different parts of marketing and business and entertainment and, all the wonderful things that we can use. And just kind of putting it together in a way, in a language that the regular everyday business person that may not be tech savvy for one can really use it. And I think but them being able to display their business is really a good way to start. With a big part of the Metaverse is really, like you said, is a virtual billboard. So anyway, that's my
Awesome.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And that's exactly what we're here for tonight, is to share how we can go into the metaverse and have these kind of gamified events. And we do have an onboarding, so I do want to share that. I'm gonna put the information in the chat that we are doing weekly, not only having network events, but onboarding too. For people to come in and get your avatar, dress your avatar, move around, go, move left, move right, jump up and down, say hello, dance, do all the cool stuff that Robert's doing in there, and say hello, and then go in there and get comfortable with the space, learn about the space, and see what Robert's got in here is and what I shared in my YouTube. I just want to say is that this is what I created on the Aura AI dashboard. So this is the fun stuff that you can create. Takes under 5 minutes. It's kind of fun. And you can share this on your LinkedIn platform, your Facebook platform. And this is what this creates. You're not only creating an event, but you're getting people to the event with this little spicy kind of scroll stopping ads and marketing and all this stuff. And this is what we want to share with you. Have these great events, but you can put the greatest event on in the world, but if nobody comes, then who sees it, right? Who's seeing that tree fall in the forest? Go ahead, Beverly.
I'd like to see more things like retreats, people coming in here educating and doing courses and training on different topics because it's something that's needed, and it's harder and harder, it seems like, to get people to put, let's just say, butts in the seats. And, what better place than to do it here where you've got a global audience around the clock, and people can come in and take it, you know, um, as an online course as well, but be in a setting and the ambiance is completely different instead of just staring at your computer and a sheet of directions or something in front of you where you can actually watch the instructor as if you are in that space to give you that more closer touch. So to be able to have more and encourage more people who do teaching events or even coaching style events is to have that audience there. And because we all know that the audience feeds off of each other, whether you're in brick and mortar, whether you're in a Zoom, and even in the virtual reality. And one of the main differences in that virtual reality space versus Zoom and even brick and mortar is that your attention in there is 100% because there's no static around you, which then the brain has a different function and it begins to learn more, retain more, and can recall faster because there's no breaks in any of the neural pathways that are getting built when you're in an environment like virtual reality in that learning capacity.
True. Thank you. Yes, it does. It does. It does. It does. It changes your brain. It's a good thing because you know what? There is a place called or a site, it's XR Health. And I've been watching that and I've been reading these PubMed articles and I put a bunch of shorts out on AI with Lex Friedman talking, Elon Musk talking about how virtual reality is gamifying their experience. But Elon says it was saying in it, and it's a great little clip with Joe Rogan is saying, hey, it's gaming. it's that virtual reality experience, that virtual experience that's not only allowed him to kind of escape from his crazy world, but who wouldn't want that, right? But the other thing is it's also helped him uh, really build his and hone his focus and his skills. And what a better person to learn that from? And they talk about surgeons and they talk about doctors. Look it up, research it. Don't just listen to me. I don't know. I watch podcasts, right? So I'm just passing on this information that this guy that's making billions of dollars is over here telling you that this can be a good thing for you. You don't have to just do it, but PubMed is doing it. So PubMed is published medical documentation. It's from the NIH, and they have the research there about how gaming has helped PTSD, how gaming has helped, or how VR and AR and AI have started to help. Thank you. There we go, Robert. Awesome. Look at that. That's our dashboard right there. These are the apps. They're as easy as that. But really, let's save that logo generator for another time if we can, because we're getting ready to wrap it up. I love this one right here. But I sharing with you guys in the chat some information here on what this does. So it's just a little way to change. When you hear people like Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Lex Friedman, Huberman Labs is coming on. He's got Dr. Terry. I can't pronounce his last name. He's got a super long name. It's more than like 5 letters. It's really, really long. But people like this are researching the mental health, the mental development, the sharpness. And so if you add this to your business, you don't even have to think about all this. You could use this every day. Maybe it's changing your focus. Maybe it's changing your mind. So listen to the facts and those all those people that want to share with you all that science cool stuff. But what I do know is that people here and this group here are great people, and they want to share this information. It's very important. And what I do want to share with you for tonight, before I let you all go, and anybody else can jump on the mic, is that with this our basic year membership, we are giving away the CRM. It's the email marketing. It's called All-in-One Marketing. It is included with the Aura AI dashboard apps. And also, you get to schedule and do all your own stuff, or you can come to some training, get some support, get your knowledge on, share with your leads. This is something that is, I don't know, it's pretty expensive on the other side. People are charging, I don't know, at least $97 monthly for it, or they're charging thousands of dollars. People that do it, I've heard people are doing the email marketing for people at like $600. It's ridiculous the amount of money that they charge for this, but it is included in Aura AI if you buy the basic year membership. You also get cybersecurity, and the super genius Marvin that was on here earlier talking about that is sharing with us on that cybersecurity and more education on how VPNs are helping you. Because if you don't want that government to come in and swoop down on all your information or your porn, and you want to get some cybersecurity out there, right? You don't want them to take all that, start tracking you and what you're spending your money on your OnlyFans, or you could be spending money on your kids this Christmas. It's really up to you. We let you do that. No judgment here. But you guys, you know what? So we are giving that away. We're also training you. We're supporting you how to use the system. We're also sharing with you how to hold events like this, how to get into Sanzar, how to get into Spatial, how to onboard, which means a little training, how great ways to do a done for you, host your own events, make your own money, get me to shut up, whatever, buy the membership. You can come on here and chit chat all day on the next event, right? Go ahead, check it out, you guys. We want to thank you for being here. It's so cool to be able to have these events and have these people in the room. And whether you're in the Zoom room, whether you're on the Birdie Bunch Squares or you're in Sanzar, come check us out. Come say hello, right? Some knuckles, shake your hands, say hello. We can hug virtually. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody have any last Merry Christmas wishes or Happy New Year?
One thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
You already beat me to it, I think.
We have so much talent, different talent on this team. It's a great team. And all I got to say is teamwork makes the
It's
dream
a
work.
dream work. High five.
Virtual
Absolutely.
high fives. Will I steal your wallet?
Let's strip that card.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone, and let's make 2025 the best year ever, right? Happy ever.
Yes.
And save your chat.
And for the whole event. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for
Thanks,
being here,
Nightingale.
folks.
And last but not least, not to trump Pam with her awesome saying, and we do that every single night before we get off the call. That's what keeps our team together. But I just want to give special thanks out to Nicole. You did a fantastic job doing the event, okay? And you kept us all engaged, which is very important in these days that we do Zoom. So thank you for what you do, Nicole. Hats off to you. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to everybody else as well. So thank you for that. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you. I'm going to rock it out of here, you guys. We're going to see
All
you
right.
all on the next show. Hit me up on
Yes.
LinkedIn, and then we're going to come on the podcast, you guys. Happy 2025. Thanks for being here.
All
Happy
right.
holidays,
Yes.
everybody. Bye, everyone.
Jazz hands.
This holiday season, don't just show up. Build real connections and spark opportunities with Aura Metaverse technologies. Join us for the Mingle and Jingle Holiday Synergy on December 13th, where entrepreneurs and professionals level up together. Surround yourself with high-energy professionals who understand that success isn't a solo mission. Step into the Sansar virtual world and experience the future of networking in action. Align with bold thinkers and fuel your next big move in a space backed by innovation and collaboration. Secure your spot now, and let's make this holiday season the launch pad for an unstoppable 2025.